She's known as the crazy, jealous stalker ex-girlfriend turned killer. She was with him for only 4 months and then brutally killed her ex-boyfriend because if she couldn't have him, then nobody could. Before infamy, Jodi Arias was a seemingly normal California girl. By all accounts, Jodi Arias was living a pretty charmed life. She was a pretty blonde girl from a normal family. She had lots of friends. She got good grades. She had lots of hobbies. She was really into photography. But Jodi was the kind of girl that seemed boy crazy. Like she was the kind of girl that always had a boyfriend. And heading into 2006, Jodi was in a relationship when she met Travis Alexander. Now, Travis had a very rough upbringing. His parents were both addicted to substances and they were very neglectful and abusive. Sometimes they lived in a tent and would often go without food. But at 10 years old, the best thing happened to Travis and his siblings. Their grandparents brought them in and from then on raised them. They were devout Mormons and Travis got really into the faith. Overall, this was a really good time in his life when he was set up on a blind date with a girl named Jodi Arias. And they really hit it off. There was a very strong physical attraction. Like they were hooking up a lot, sleeping together a lot, even though Travis was this devout Mormon and telling his other Mormon friends that he was waiting till marriage. For Travis, this thing with Jodi was a lot more about the physical stuff rather than having like an actual strong emotional attachment to Jodi. He was really attracted to her, but he didn't see anything like long-term or serious with her. He was looking for more of like a good Mormon girl. But the complete opposite thing is happening for Jodi. She thinks Travis is the one and she's completely obsessed with him. Even though she was never religious, she converted to Mormonism for Travis. And this is particularly insane because even though they're hooking up at the time, Travis is not her boyfriend yet. And she like converts to a whole other religion to be with him. Even though Jodi has a whole other boyfriend at this point, she still hasn't broken up with her actual boyfriend yet. Eventually, she does end that relationship to be with Travis, and the two officially start dating in 2007. And like I said, the main pillar of this relationship was definitely the physical stuff. Travis was not in this relationship as much as Jodi was. And the relationship ended after only being officially together for 4 months. But even after breaking up, they were still seeing each other and sleeping together. It was definitely Jodi pushing to still see Travis. She was just showing up at his place or would even break in. She would break in by climbing in through his doggy door. She's full on stalking her ex-boyfriend Travis at this point, slashing tires, breaking in. Even when Travis had other dates over, and she would threaten the other girls that Travis was seeing and threaten them not to see Travis anymore. And Travis would tell his friends about his crazy stalker, jealous ex-girlfriend. But even after all of this, even after being broken up for a year, they're still seeing each other. In June of 2008, Travis was supposed to go on a trip to Cancun with one of his friends, but no one was able to get in contact with him for almost a week. It was the night before they were supposed to leave for this trip and this friend still couldn't get a hold of him. She's calling their other friends, but still no one had seen or heard from Travis in over 5 days. So all of his friends go over to his place and they're knocking on the door and they're getting no answer, so they actually break in. And the second they go inside, they immediately get hit with the terrible smell of death. Travis's bedroom door was locked, so they break down the door and there's blood everywhere. Blood all over the bedroom that leads to the bathroom, that leads to the shower where they found Travis's body. This was an extremely brutal murder. Travis was shot in the head, stabbed 29 times, and his throat was cut so deep that he was almost decapitated. And surprisingly, Travis had 2 roommates that were just living in the same house with his dead body for almost a week. His friends call 911 and immediately they're pointing fingers at his crazy ex-girlfriend named Jodi. She was actually not hard for the investigators to find at all, because Jodi actually called the police herself to see if there was anything she could do to help in the investigation. Jodi told the investigators that Travis was her ex-boyfriend, but now they were just friends.